What's good, everyone? It's your boy yadiiiigg, 4 eyes. Whoa, hold up. Let me start this video real quick. 2G's here, and today we're here to talk about Jetsonmade and Playboi Carti. Now, the topic of Jetson and Carti has been covered to death, I feel as though, in the community, but there are a couple points people aren't making in regards to this, and we also did see Jetsonmade's manager come out against the situation, so there's a lot of news, and I just want to kind of discuss a different perspective on this, so let's get into it.
I just slide in a dope. I got high, then got low. Yeah, low. We got 5, we got scopes. Yeah, we got 5, we got 4. We got 4, we got 5. If you know, then you know. That boy lie, yeah, he told. Shh.
Okay, first order of business though, new IG post up right now. Go comment, go show love. I already ran through it in my other video, but you know, I got the CDG, got the acne, got the golf. My man's is dripping as well. Go comment, show love at yadiiiigg. You guys know what to do, but let's keep it pushing. Okay, first of all to discuss is this response from Jetsonmade right here, which he recently did. He said, quote, "I never leaked a song in my life. If you or any one of your dweeb ass internet friends," damn, shots fired, Jetson. I take that personally. "Find a song I leaked, I will quit making beats and give all my money to charity." Now, not only this, his manager came out, who is OG times TP on Twitter, and said, "Bruh, can y'all stop at me in this shit? It's a damn troll. Jet made over 100 racks a day alone. He ain't gonna leak songs. Fuck wrong with y'all." Now, of course, they're gonna come out and deny this. It's not like they're gonna come out and go, "Hey, yeah, Jetsonmade is leaking Carti songs." No, that's not what they're gonna say. And honestly, at this point in time, the damage has already been done to Jetson's status within the Carti community, I would say. But in terms of the industry and him getting placements and the future of his career, I don't think it's going to hurt him that much, regardless if it's true or not. And there are 3 main reasons why. Number 1, there is a lot of money invested in him, and he has a lot of earning potential for people who are invested in him. As you can see right here, I've gone through this before, but Jetsonmade in the last couple of years, he's produced huge tracks for huge artists, DaBaby, Jack Harlow, Carti, etc, etc. So when somebody like this has people invested in them and his earning potential is so high, there is always, yes, I repeat, always a reason to look past something negative if on the balance of probabilities you're gonna make money. Remember, these are investors we're talking about. They care about their bottom line, not about the Carti leaking community. Now, in business, there is a concept called opportunity cost. I'm gonna read out this definition real quick. When an option is chosen from alternatives, the opportunity cost is the cost incurred by not enjoying the benefit associated with the best alternative choice. Now, let's take this concept and apply it to the Jetsonmade situation. If you're a label like Interscope, who's made probably at this point millions of dollars from Jetsonmade's production with DaBaby, Carti, etc, etc, or you're the people who's invested into Jetsonmade's career, like his label or his manager, at this point, if this was true, you're kind of faced with 2 options, and you kind of have to judge the opportunity cost between them. Either you kind of blackball Jetson and you say, "No, we're not going to work with you anymore," and then you lose all the potential revenue from that, but in doing so, you do kind of gain the respect and the trust of artists again, because they trust that you're not working with Jetsonmade, he's not going to leak anything. Or alternatively, on this side, you have the huge potential earning power of still working with Jetsonmade, but then maybe you lose a bit of the trust of the people you're working with, potentially, if they don't trust Jetsonmade. Now, I don't know, most people would probably pick the other choice in this case because, again, Jetsonmade has a lot of earning potential. Now, again, this point only applies if it's true. If it's not true, no way in hell would the label or the artist even think he did it for a second, because his manager and the people invested in him and his label and all that would get them on the phone straight away and just tell them straight up, "Look, it isn't true. This is BS, etc, etc. Now, secondly to consider is his manager. Now, his manager, as I said, I showed you this tweet from him before, but this is his Instagram right here. As you can see, he manages a lot of people, and if you scroll through his Instagram, you can tell he's very connected within the industry. Now, again, this just goes back to that point earlier. If you have someone like this invested in your career who can get those type of people on the phone and have certain type of discussions, that just makes this whole situation breeze by easier, because having someone like that in your corner is super, super helpful. Now, thirdly, and this is kind of a thing I thought of, and actually something that happens a lot in the industry if you guys aren't aware, is him kind of like doing ghost production if worse comes to worse. It's kind of the same thing as having a ghost writer. Say, for example, I do production on a beat, but then it wants to be given to Diplo or something. A lot of DJs in like the EDM world do it. They'll take credit for it. They'll be on the credits, but I was the one who really did it and they pay me off. It's not like necessarily a bad thing. It's just an accepted thing within the industry, and people who do the ghost production know they're doing it. most of the time at least. Now that's kind of one option. The second option is to go under a completely different alias. So for example, if I come out and I start producing for Carti or whatever somehow, and then it comes out that I was selling songs, then maybe the label behind me decides to change my name to something completely different so people don't know who I am and my identity is covered. That way I can continue working within the industry, but I kind of don't have that cloud over my head attached to my name. And yeah, those are kind of like a few thoughts I just wanted to get off my chest. Again, a lot of people are saying he's done. A lot of people are saying he's finished. Evidence suggests that this isn't the case. And again, if you look at who his manager is and the fact that his manager is still supporting him, that's probably big enough reason for me to believe A, it's fake, and B, he's going to be fine regardless. Hopefully we get money and drugs. That's kind of like the snippet I want most. So even if we just get that song, I'll be happy. Also, TP, if you're watching this and you want to do an interview, or Jetson wants to do an interview with me, let me know. Happy to do it, and we'll talk really honestly about what happened. As I said, make sure to go follow your boy, show love on this post right here. Also, couple big shout outs to Pin, and also big shout outs to Miles O'Neal. Yo, this is actually Shaq's son, and I actually watched his DJing video right here, and he low-key kind of kills it. Go check out this video, and big shout out to him for following me again. That's crazy. Shout out Shaq one time as well. Why not? Yadiiiigg, go follow your boy. Also, like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, all that good YouTube stuff, and there are more videos of mine on screen right now. Make sure to check them out if you haven't.